Hi, this is Empathology, coming back to talk a little bit more about the narcissistic stare. If you ever encounter a narcissist, or if you're in a relationship with a narcissist, or a sociopath, psychopath, you're going to realize that they have a tendency to stare at you, especially when you first meet them. They have this smirk, and they also have a stare. And if you don't know what they're doing, you're going to be basically a open book. You have to protect your energy. You have to protect your emotions. You have to protect everything about you. Protect your mind, your heart from the narcissist. And when they do that stare, along with the smirk, just know that they are figuring you out. And if you are an open book, that's exactly what you are to them. They are reading you. They have this talent. I think the devil gives it to them because they are workers of iniquity. And, they work for the devil. That's what I'm getting at. The devil only comes to kill, steal, and destroy. And they have this talent where oh my gosh, they can read you. They can read you so good, especially if you're an empath, a sensitive, and a TI. But for the empaths, you wear your heart on your sleeve. That's just what we do. But we can't do that anymore. This is just, this life it's like a school of life. And we are empath students who need to learn how to harden ourselves against these people, against these narcissists, these demonic workers, because they bring nothing good to you. If they can kill you, they will. If they can destroy you, they will. If they can steal from you, they will. Not just material things. If they can steal your joy, your happiness, your moment, your shine, steal your light, they will. That's just what they do. And you being the student, you have to learn to put those empath tendencies, for lack of a better word, put the empath on the back burner and learn to think like them. Just like the word says, you have to be sharp or wise as a serpent, but gentle as a dove. You can't be just gentle as a dove out here amongst serpents thinking that they're going to be gentle with you, because they're not. They just don't like you. They don't. And if they don't like you, they definitely don't love you. So why give that empath energy to someone who doesn't even like you? They want to destroy you. So the point I'm getting at is, as you learn to harden yourself against these narcs, realize in the beginning, because they're going to do it, they're going to give that narcissist stare. And if someone just looks at you with genuine curiosity or just genuineness, they're just looking at you, you can see that. You're an empath. You have the ability to see that. Take the rose-colored glasses off and just see when they're staring and when they're smirking. Know that they are reading you, because they're also thinking about their end game. How can they get you where they want you, when they want you there? So the message I'm giving out today is just be aware of the stare. That's like their open book. Your niceness, the questions, half the time they don't even have to ask questions, because with you being an empath, you're just nice. So you give off that energy of being a nice person, and they can read from there, but you can read them too by their stare. That's just what they do, because they're so mesmerized that they have an empath and they want to destroy it. It's like, one day I was at a zoo and I was looking at a tiger, and there was a bird that flew in the tiger's cage, and the tiger was laying down like it was about to go to sleep. But when the bird flew in there, the tiger sat up and it stared at it. It just stared for a few minutes. And the reason it was staring is because it was trying to calculate how fast, which way, what it had to do to capture that bird and destroy it. So that's what the narcissists do. When they stare, they're looking to see strategically how far they can go, how quick they can come, how much work or less work, with an empath. They don't have to put in too much work. Just what they have to do or say to go in for the kill, to destroy the empath. That's their trophy. Once the empath is destroyed, they're happy. Their energy level rises. They're happy, and then they're on to their next victim, their next empath. That's just it. That's their trophy. They're happy. It's just like when you win a race and you get a trophy or you get a medal, and then that's it. You go home, you hang your medal up, and then off to the next medal. Your destruction is their medal. There is a rise. There is an epidemic with these narcissistic energies out here portraying themselves as people, as humans. We have to harden up. We have to wisen up against these people, or they are going to destroy us. Online, there are so many people. There are so many narcissist educationists. That's just what I'll call it. But they are educating us, including myself. I'm new to it, but I've listened to a lot of them, and they've helped me out of horrible situations. And I was down for the count with the narc, but I said no. I can't just get beat up by a narcissist, because if I lay down and die, but not in the physical, but just emotionally and spiritually, and all my joy is gone. If I give it to that narc and he walks away with his medal, that just leaves me to waddle in it. And I said, no. This is painful, but you know what? I'm going to rise from this, and I'm going to help other people, because a lot of empaths don't understand, and they don't know. I didn't know. I had to educate myself, because I said, this is not normal. This is just not normal. They do this because it's fun for them. We can't give them fun at our expense. We have genuine and real love to give. We're operating from a place of moral insanity and sanity, not insanity. Moral and sanity. They're not. And they're out here, and they're looking for us. There's one YouTuber, and he is very knowledgeable when it comes to narcissists. And his name is Quinn, and I forget his YouTube channel. It's ASSC, I believe, ASSC Direct. But something he said, and that just stuck with me. He says, the narcissists, what they're doing out here, they're out here narking. That is what they're doing. So when I say they are looking for you, they're looking for people like me and you, empaths, sensitives. They're out here narking, and they're looking. And before the internet, a lot of empaths didn't know about this, but the internet is here, and we have to protect ourselves. We have to protect our lives. We have to protect our sanity. A lot of men, a lot of women have been brought down to their knees, have been brought down to their bellies by narcissists. These people are no jokes. They are no joke. They're not a joke, and they are not a game. Their mission is to kill, steal, and destroy. And we have to wisen up, empaths. We have to. Or else. So I'm going to end this here. And like I said, just remember the narcissist stare. If you go out on a date, blind date, or meet somebody, and the narc, he's gonna get to looking, because he's gonna be, think about that tiger and the bird. That tiger went tiger. The narcs are out here narking. Think about that when they stare and smirk with nothing behind it, because it's tempting, and it's gonna be fun destroying this empath. Just like that tiger. But the bird flew away. I don't know if I said that. The bird made it out of there. As soon as the tiger pounced, the bird was out. So when they decide, while they're staring and watching, you have to get out of there. You'll see it. Just look for it and you'll see it. That narcissistic stare while you're looking tempting like a sirloin. Just know that you have to make it out of there, just like that bird, because if you don't make it out of there while they're staring with the narcissistic stare, they're thinking of how they're going to destroy you. You're sitting there looking all healthy and happy and believable in them, believing in them. But all they're thinking about is how they are going to destroy you. What are they going to do first? That's the best part. Just like that tiger, if he would have got to that bird, how was he going to destroy him? He was going to sink his teeth into it. And he would have gotten pleasure out of killing it and watching it suffer. And then the tiger would have went back and laid down and waited for the next bird. Don't be that bird for the tiger narcissist to sink his or her teeth into. Don't be that mouth-watering empath showing love. They don't understand the language of love. They're not capable. They understand destroy. So with that being said, I hope this helps at least one person. Save yourself years and years or months, anything of heartache and pain, because that's the only thing that you're going to get from a narcissist. You're not going to get nothing else. You might get a few minutes of artificial joy, but it's not going to be worth it. So protect yourself, educate yourself, and be careful. Thank you for listening. Peace.